Getting out for a bike ride, no matter your age. One Littleton nonprofit is making sure older adults can still feel the wind in their hair. And one volunteer is helping keep those rides moving, both on the trail and behind the scenes. Denver 7's Richard Butler introduces us to this week's Denver 7 Everyday Hero.
So you guys got started when your daughter saw us on the trail.
On the trails through Hudson Gardens, Ed and Bev Winters are along for the ride.
My saying is wind in your hair and bugs in your teeth.
But these days, someone else is doing the pedaling.
We're able to have a way to get out and enjoy biking with someone else doing all the work.
Today, that someone is Roy Bash.
Typical ride, we find folks who need some assistance to get out and enjoy the outdoors.
Cycling Without Age Littleton uses three-wheeled bikes called trishaws to get older adults and people with disabilities outside, connecting them with volunteer pilots and their community.
Everybody is welcome, and it costs nothing. That you come, you're welcome, and we want to get you. We want to get connected with you and connect you with the community.
And for the past 4 years, volunteer Roy Bash has helped make those connections.
You don't have to be old, you just need a little help to enjoy the outside.
You bet it.
But his work doesn't end when the ride does. Roy trains new pilots and helps create the board of directors, which he now chairs.
His participation is phenomenal.
Providing adventures free of charge. The destination for this ride, a watercolor excursion at Hudson Gardens. It's one of the experiences volunteers like Roy help make possible.
How can you not feel different when you can see the beauty all around you?
Roy says it's all about the people he meets along the way, adding he benefits far more than the riders.
And it's important and rewarding to get them to tell you their story and participate in a joyful experience.
Turning strangers into friends.
Strangers are just people Roy hasn't met yet. He makes friends with everybody he meets.
That's why his friends wanted to show their appreciation.
On behalf of Denver 7, we'd like to recognize you as a Denver 7 Everyday Hero.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. The pilots get as much a reward as anybody involved in the organization. Certainly as much as our ride partners or passengers.
Brightening the days of passengers one trishaw ride at a time. In Littleton, Richard Butler, Denver 7.
Just keep pedaling, Roy. You're doing a great job. Do you know a hero in your community Denver 7 should recognize? Nominate them. Just scan this QR code on your screen or head to our website, denver7.com/hero. Stacy, a lot of students are going back to school tomorrow. What's it going to be like this week?
That's right. Sunday scaries tonight.
That's right.
Temperatures in the low to mid 90s to start the week. 92 degrees tomorrow. We're actually going to dry things out. That monsoon moisture taking a bit of a break. So it will be hotter. 90s to start the week. 87 on Wednesday. A few scattered afternoon thunderstorms. Then we're back in the 80s and 90s to round out the week. We'll have low 90s on Saturday and Sunday with mostly sunny skies when our average high this time of year is 87. So we're not too far from that as we get through our 7-day forecast.
Hi, hello. All right, let's do it. to Denver7 Sports on this Sunday night in the greatest sports city in the country. And we're talking football to kick it off. The Broncos had the day off from training camp today before getting back to work tomorrow morning. Now, there's only 3 days of official camp left before it ends on Wednesday. And then they play the second preseason game Friday against the Packers at Empower Field at Mile High. So we saw the Broncos beat those dirty birds down in Atlanta Friday night in preseason game 1. Sean Payton loved every minute of it as former Saints head coach. Jarrett Stidham played well. Passer rating 110.7. Cortland Sutton, impressive. 3 catches, 60 yards. And the run game, this is it. 39 attempts for 162 yards. That'll be the key to this offense this season. And also a nice job calling the plays by Davis Webb.
Smooth. Yeah, I mean, I felt like, I think maybe there was a play or two we got down to 3 seconds, but the subs were good. Davis was on point. Yeah, I thought the Qs did a good job in and out of the huddle. I thought in the second half, you know, there were a few opportunities, just some penalties, but overall, good first outing.
All right, good first outing. Now, every year on the first road trip, Payton watches and takes notes on the entire operation, not just the game or his coaches or players, but everything, how the entire road operation works across the entire organization. He wants a tightly run, well-organized trip with no added distractions. And of course, that's not the case on the first road trip, right? Look at that face. Is he happy? No, he's not. Payton has a long list of things that have to be fixed for the opener on the road in Kansas City.
We had 17 people in the training room that weren't players. So we had every ortho. We had 5 people. So we had every doctor in Denver here. All right, so we were covered there. You know, we had 15 trainers. This is the time of the year where everyone has 3 interns for the summer equipment room. And so it was good. There were some times where Patrick was good. His numbers were down. They weren't as bad as I'd made them out to be. But what happens, though, sometimes is more is not better. And so on one of these trips, you just start making notes. We had an injury, and he got 5 opinions in our own locker room. We have a video last night. We get halfway through it. We can't finish the video because we have a technical issue. Now, we've got 8 video guys here, but we can't watch a highlight film. So we'll fix that.
Is he kidding or not? I don't know. All right, let's talk about the legend that is offensive lineman Frank Crum. The name itself is a classic. Crum, one of the most likable and noticeable characters on the team. He's a mountain of a man with flowing blonde hair. And he first caught our attention at the Combine when he became a viral sensation. Our Brady King got a one-on-one interview with Frank the Tank at training camp. So enjoy this.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, there you go. It's been a long running nickname I've had throughout childhood, so I'm glad it still sticks today.
Year 3 for you. What part of your game are you trying to take to the next level this season?
Exactly right. You're never comfortable where you're at, so you got to just keep elevating, and Coach Streif keeps challenging me, you know, on both sides, right and left, and so I'm just taking that head on, keep earning it every day.
Crum has become a valuable piece of the offensive line, providing depth at tackle behind vets Garrett Bowles and Mike McGlinchey.
These are 2 stud vets in this league, so I'm fortunate to learn from them. You know, their off-field routine is really good, and I try to model after them.
Frank's a guy everybody wants to be around. Like, everybody loves Frank. He's a great time. He's hard-nosed out here on the football field, but knows how to have fun. We're very lucky to have Frank Crum here. Like, I can't say enough good things about Frank Crum.
And Crum has already had one pretty memorable moment in a Broncos uniform. Be honest, how many times have you watched that playback?
You know, it definitely blew up after that. I was trying to lock in for that AFC Championship week game, so I really didn't get a chance to get into it too much till the postseason. But, man, that was special. That was cool. I'm glad that they thought of me in that light to get points on the board.
He's very athletic. Every once in a while, there'll be some drill, and he'll just stand out in it because he's very comfortable moving his feet.
That athleticism has always been a big part of Crum's game. His 40 time and his flow stole the show at the Combine.
Oh, Frank Crum. There we go. Yeah, good flow. More flow.
And he attributes a lot of his success to playing multiple sports growing up.
Yeah, I played, you know, track, wrestling, basketball. You know, I think being a multi-sport athlete for sure helped. I wasn't always that way. I was always growing and in an awkward stage, and It took me a minute still trying to be as efficient inside your body, and it gets tougher the taller and longer your limbs get. So yeah, it's a constant battle, but something you work at.
I see you at a lot of sports games, and if you had to choose another pro sports team in Denver that you would play for, which one would it be?
Yeah, I'd love to play hockey. I think the Colorado Avalanche. I grew up being a fan of Colorado sports, so it's really cool to be hanging out with the guys and doing it the right way with them. I've really enjoyed supporting Colorado sports.
He's from a small area, and I remember the women's soccer team from Wyoming was here, and everyone knew Frank Crum, and I was like, what? And then Children's Hospital in the spring, there were 2 different visits, and these kids all knew Frank Crum, and I'm like, what is the deal with Frank Crum? But all positive things, and always approaches things with a smile on his face. Those traits that he has are gifts.
The border war is coming up week 1 for CSU Wyoming. How much do you pay attention to Wyoming football? I know you were there for 5 years, so are you going to tune into that game?
Yeah, I'm still a supporter of the Cowboys. I try to help them as much as I can. I went up there and worked out with them a little bit this summer. Try to get around Coach Savell and that strength staff. It's good to go back to your roots, I think. If there's an off day or an off night, it's looking like I might be able to get up to Fort Collins. So,
any early predictions?
Go Pokes all the way. It's Rams down, horns down all day.
What is the deal with Frank Crum? Said Sean Payton. Well, now we know. Thank you, Brady. All right, this announcement tonight from Von Miller, a post on social media. Dallas, let's make this one special, with himself in a Dallas Cowboys number 40 jersey. So Vonster is going to Texas, where he was born and played college football. He wanted the Broncos to sign him. He said so in numerous social media postings, but the Broncos had no interest. So judging by this picture, he's choosing Texas, I can tell. All right. Now to college. CSU Rams had their first scrimmage yesterday on the new field in Canvas Stadium. Dress rehearsal for new head coach Jim Mora as they get ready to host Wyoming September 5th. First game as head coach. It's the border war? Gotta love it. But Jim already has things going in the right direction. He's changed the culture of the entire program. This weekend, he also brought in a star running back, former Cherry Creek star, Colorado State Player of the Year, Jaden Fox. He's transferring from UCLA after committing to UConn when Mora was head coach there. So Jim said all he did was make a phone call.
I have his number on my phone, and I was able to, when I found out from our compliance that I was able to call him, I was able to call him. I left a message, and about 15 seconds later, he called me back. I said, "You ready to be a Ram?" And he said, Yeah. I said, "Let's go, get up here." And we worked it out. He's here.
All right, now to Boulder, where Coach Brown has been very secretive about his team, not letting the media record video of practice, closing scrimmages to media coverage. The only video we have is posted on the web by Coach Prime's own video people, led by his son, Deion Sanders Jr. So there's no way to really tell what's happening or going on with this team, other than what they want us to see. So we won't know what they've got until the season opener, Thursday night, September 3rd at Georgia Tech. But here is what Prime told us about the team as it stands right now.
They're smart, tough, fast, disciplined with character. I mean, that's all we want. It's not too much other than we desire. I mean, we've been wearing these bands. We've been saying this since we arrived. But some teams are better than others. Some staffs are better than others. And this seems as though they have it all together. These kids are smart. They're tough. They're really fast, offensively, defensively, and they're disciplined. We have a pretty good football team. They are. I like what I'm seeing.
All right, there you have it. Time for a break, but when we come back, an update on the Denver Summit FC. The Rockies are rolling right now, and the new addition to the Rothschild family. All that coming up next on Denver 7 Sports.